Hey everyone, Una here with something a bit different. This week I've been thinking a lot about my why. Why Little O Nutrition? Why the non-diet approach? Why am I here? Because this isn't where I intended to be. When I graduated from my nutrition degree, I envisioned myself working in a traditional nutrition role, telling people to lose weight, telling people how to lose weight, telling them what diets to follow, and praising weight loss and telling them they'd be healthier because they lost that weight. And now here I am telling people they shouldn't be dieting and why diets are bad and how they can be healthy and happy without losing weight. And, for me to get here, it's been a long journey. I started questioning the traditional nutrition kind of method not long after I graduated from my degree. And I kind of started questioning it in my personal life first, where I was at a point where I was kind of saying, you know what, I've kind of been having this weird relationship with food all through my degree, because as a nutrition student, it's very difficult to not have a weird relationship with food, because food and weight are talked about basically all the time. And I was kind of realising that those kind of diet and behaviours that I had adopted were really not that healthy, and they were making me kind of anxious around food and all those types of things that are not good and are not good for health. And that is when I started reading up about the non-diet approach. I started listening to people, professionals, and regular people who had adopted kind of intuitive eating and health at every size and all those kind of things. And at the same time, body positivity started to boom. And at the time, and kind of still sometimes, body positivity feels like this big movement full of like activists and powerful people who really, really love their bodies and are so confident all the time. And I didn't feel like I was one of them. And basically, I ended up in this place where I had, body positivity and all these amazing non-diet professionals on one side of me. And on the other side, I had all the professionals who were from the kind of traditional approach, and the diet industry, all of them saying dieting is good, we should continue to tell people to diet, weight loss is needed for health. And I didn't know what to do. I was between these two things and I was just in the middle trying to figure out things. And professionally, the decision came a lot easier to move to the non-diet approach. But it was really a personal struggle with deciding that I was going to commit to trying to be an intuitive eater and committing to that journey and committing to trying to show my body a bit more respect, because really most of us don't respect our bodies at all. And that was really tough, and there was no kind of support, there was no guide, there was nothing to say, hey, this is how you actually stop dieting, and this is how you get to a place of like self-care and body respect. And that's why I really developed the non-diet plan. The non-diet plan is meant to be a bridge for that gap. It is meant to kind of pick up where you're at a point where you're starting to think maybe dieting isn't for you, and maybe diets aren't giving you everything that they're promising, to help you get to that place where you want to be, and for everyone that's going to be different, whether it's where you're able to commit to self-care, whether it's where you're able to give yourself a compliment, whether it's you're a full-on intuitive eater all the time. 10 weeks is not like the end point. It's not meant to be, okay, now you're fixed. 10 weeks is enough time for me to give you the education and the information and the tools that you need to continue on that journey, because it's a constant. I don't wake up every day now and think, oh yeah, I love myself. Some days I wake up and I'm like, bleh. I accept that this is my body, but I don't love it today. And that's absolutely fine. That's part of the point. So what's in the course is everything that you need to decide how you feel, and it's everything that you need to kind of shift your mindset from the mentality of a dieter to the mentality of a non-dieter, which is a more open-minded mentality, a more positive mentality, and just a place where you are free from all those restrictions on everything that are put on you by the diet industry. Because the restrictions that diet culture puts on us are not just about food rules and body size rules, it's on everything. And it controls our whole life. When you're a dieter, you are completely ruled by the diet. And by the end of the plan, you will not be ruled by diets. That is like the end goal, is that you are free from the diet mentality. And you know, I've added in a ton of bonus stuff, kind of like the body positivity and the self-care and the gratitude and the mindfulness, because I think that they all bolster that, and they will make your end point stronger and more successful into the future. I have only got a couple of spaces left, but if you're interested, please get in touch and I will make arrangements. If you subscribe on my website at the moment, you can get £9 or €9 off the course, making it £70 or €80 instead of 79 or 89. I hope to hear from you guys soon, and I am so excited for Monday to start the course. Yay!